Virgo, listen carefully. October 12th, 2025 is not just another day. This is your final judgment. The universe is watching, and 3 shocking spiritual tests are about to decide your destiny forever. Everything you've built, everything you thought was safe, every plan, every dream, it all hangs by a thread. One wrong move, one hesitation, and you could lose a lifetime of opportunities. By the end of this video, I'm going to reveal the exact steps to survive these tests and uncover a miracle that could completely rewrite your life in ways you never imagined. But here's the twist. Most Virgos will fail without even realizing it. They'll look confident, they'll feel prepared, but the universe doesn't lie. It tests the heart, the soul, and the courage of every action. So I need you to pause, focus, and be fully present. Your destiny is being measured right now. Are you ready to see which path is yours? If the answer is yes, type "I am ready" in the comments before we begin. The universe is listening. Your life could change in the next 30 minutes. Don't scroll, don't blink. Stay with me. Virgo, the first test is called the test of reflection. This is not a normal challenge. This is not a simple warning. This is the moment where the universe strips away every mask, every lie, every layer you've built around your soul. And trust me, this test does not wait for your permission. It does not knock politely. It comes whether you're ready or not. Right now, some of you are feeling a strange heaviness in your chest, a subtle tension you can't explain. That is your first signal. The universe is already beginning its work. It is starting to pull the curtain back on secrets you've hidden even from yourself. Your fears, they will rise to the surface. Those doubts you've buried deep down, the ones you convinced yourself you were over, they will scream tonight. Your self-sabotaging thoughts, your hidden hesitations, your choices that you never fully owned, all of them are being revealed. Most Virgos will never even recognize this test. They will see events happening, problems arising, tension building, but they will think it's coincidence. They will dismiss the signs, shrug off the feelings, and that is exactly what the universe wants to see: courage or avoidance. Courage, Virgo, is not loud. It is quiet. It is subtle. It is the ability to face yourself with honesty when everything inside you wants to run. Only those who face this test fully, who embrace the fear, will survive and move to test number 2. Now listen carefully. There are 3 signals you must watch for today. If you see them, consider it a warning. They are subtle but unmistakable if you are paying attention. 1. A sudden emotional wave that feels heavier than usual, like your heart knows something you don't consciously understand. 2. Repeated reminders of your past mistakes, events, people or situations bringing old patterns back to the surface. 3. A feeling of being watched or observed, not literally Virgo, but spiritually. That sensation that everything you do is being weighed and measured. If you notice any of these signs today, your destiny is in danger. Not because you are failing, but because you cannot ignore the messages. The universe does not shout, Virgo. It whispers first, and if you fail to listen, it becomes far louder, far more painful. Here's an engagement moment for you. Type in the comments, "I feel it," if you already sense this pressure building. Don't hide it. Don't deny it. Let the energy out. The more you acknowledge it, the more control you regain. Now I need you to understand something crucial. This test is not external. It is not about what other people do to you. It is not about the situations you find yourself in. The test of reflection is internal. It is about your soul, your choices, your honesty, and your ability to confront yourself without excuses. Some of you may start noticing subtle self-sabotaging behaviors today. Maybe you procrastinate. Maybe you hesitate to speak up. Maybe you feel fear creeping into decisions you once handled with confidence. These are not coincidences. These are signals from the universe showing you where your courage is lacking. Remember, Virgo, courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite fear. It is the choice to confront your deepest shadows instead of running from them. And in this first test, failure is invisible at first. You may pass for months or even years while ignoring the signs, but eventually the universe will make its judgment. Now here's a twist that will shock most Virgos. Sometimes the people who trigger this test are the ones you love most. Friends, family, colleagues. They may unknowingly push buttons that reveal your weaknesses. The pain, the frustration, the anger you feel today is not random. It is deliberate. Not by them, but by the universe's design. You may find yourself thinking, why is this happening to me? I've done everything right. I'm a good person. I've tried so hard, Virgo. This is exactly why this test is necessary. It is not about punishment. It is about clarity. The universe wants to see if you can stand strong when your world feels shaky. Here's something powerful to remember. When you face this test, do not resist it. Do not pretend the signs are not there. Do not avoid the pressure. Lean into it. Sit with it. Let your soul be exposed, and you will discover strength you never knew existed. And now, a moment to boost retention. I need you to stay fully alert, because test number 2 is far more dangerous than this, and most Virgos will fail it without even realizing. Test number 1 is just the mirror. Test number 2 is the trap. Test number 3 is destiny itself. Before we move forward, take a deep breath and commit. Type in the comments, I am ready for the truth. Do it now. The universe tracks your willingness to confront your own shadows. Every comment, every declaration amplifies your energy. Virgo, understand this. The test of reflection is merciless because it is honest. It does not care about excuses, rationalizations, or reasons. It cares about awareness, it cares about courage, and it cares about action. So as this first test unfolds over the next few hours, pay attention to your feelings, your thoughts, your reactions. Document them, acknowledge them, confront them. This is the moment where your path begins to split. One road leads to awakening, the other to stagnation. Do not ignore the subtle whispers, sudden waves of emotion, or repeated patterns. These are the exact messages that will determine whether you survive the next tests. If you dismiss them, you will regret it. Stay with me, Virgo, because the second test is coming, and it is far more cunning, far more dangerous, and far more decisive. Most will fail it without ever realizing it. Comment below if you already feel the pressure mounting. Don't hide it, Virgo. Type in the comments, I feel it, if you sense the warning signs. Type, I am ready for the truth, to align your energy with the universe. Virgo, listen closely. The second test is far more cunning than the first. While the first test exposed your inner soul, the second test comes disguised. It wears the face of help, opportunity, advice, or even love, and you might not see it coming. This is the trap of deception. It is designed to challenge your instincts, your discernment, and your choices. At first glance, everything will feel safe, normal, and familiar. A friend offers guidance, a mentor gives advice. A situation seems perfectly aligned with your goals. But underneath the surface, there is a hidden challenge. The universe is testing your ability to see the unseen, Virgo. Can you distinguish between true help and disguised trials? Can you sense the energy behind a situation, beyond appearances? Can you trust your intuition when it whispers caution, even when everyone else encourages action? Some of the people you trust the most, those closest to you, may unknowingly trigger this test. They are not the enemy. They are simply part of the mirror the universe is holding up. Your reactions to their actions, their advice, or their influence will determine whether you rise or fall. Imagine this. Someone you consider a mentor or friend approaches you with what seems like a golden opportunity. Your first instinct might be to jump in, but something inside you feels uneasy. That unease? That is your spiritual radar. That is the universe speaking directly to you. Ignoring it could lead to mistakes that alter your path. Listening to it, embracing the discomfort, and choosing carefully could open a door that was previously hidden. Virgo, pay attention to subtle signs in your environment today. Notice patterns. Notice coincidences. Notice repeated advice or situations that feel slightly off. The trap of deception is rarely loud. It whispers, it lures, it entices with charm and reason, and if you are not vigilant, it will slip past your defenses unnoticed. Write in the comments, "I will see the truth," and share which area of your life feels this trap most. Be honest, Virgo, the universe counts your words. Your courage will be measured by your willingness to acknowledge the deception instead of ignoring it. Now let's dig deeper. This test is designed not only to examine your discernment, but also to expose your patterns of trust and dependency. Are you too quick to rely on others? Do you give your power away without question? Do you accept advice without checking if it aligns with your soul's truth? This test is not about punishment. It is about clarity and awakening. The universe wants to know, can you trust yourself above all else? Can you distinguish between what serves your destiny and what distracts from it? The trap can also appear as opportunity. A deal, a chance, or an offer may seem perfect. But ask yourself, does this truly align with my path? Or am I being tempted to chase something that will consume my energy and block my growth? The most dangerous aspect of this test is that it can feel completely ordinary. A friend offering advice about your career, a mentor suggesting a new path, a family member insisting you make a certain choice. All of these could be completely well-meaning. Yet, in the universe's design, they are testing your discernment. You may even experience emotional manipulation or pressure, not from anyone deliberately doing harm, but simply because your response to influence is being measured. How do you react when someone you trust nudges you in a direction that doesn't feel right? Do you follow blindly? Do you argue? Or do you pause, reflect, and listen to your intuition? Your reactions will create energetic consequences. Every choice, every hesitation, every decision now sends a ripple through your destiny. The universe is watching, Virgo. It is weighing actions against inner truth. Here's a practical way to navigate this test. Whenever you feel unsure about a suggestion, advice, or opportunity, pause, step back. Ask yourself, does this feel aligned with my soul? Is this choice coming from fear, desire, or true wisdom? If I follow this path, will it bring me closer to my destiny or distract me from it? These questions may seem simple, but the answers will determine your spiritual survival today. Comment, "I trust my soul," if you commit to following your intuition over external influence. Share one situation where you feel this challenge today. The universe sees your courage. Your willingness to acknowledge the trap will increase your spiritual alignment. Now, let me add a critical warning. Even the most cautious Virgos can fall if they underestimate subtlety. Deception rarely announces itself. It doesn't scream. It doesn't flash in neon lights. It whispers. It nudges. It encourages comfort. And if you follow comfort over courage, you will fail this test. Here's the final twist for this section. Sometimes the trap is disguised as a blessing. It could be a relationship, a career move, a financial opportunity. Everything seems perfect on the surface, but underneath, the universe is testing your awareness and your ability to discern energy. If you act without clarity, the blessing becomes a chain. Virgo, this is where your spiritual wisdom must override desire. The universe is giving you this exact moment to pause, observe, and decide consciously. Do not rush. Do not ignore your instincts. Do not allow charm, logic, or pressure to cloud your judgment. Don't blink, because the third test is even more shocking, and it's the one that will decide everything, not just today, but your destiny for years to come. Repeat in the comments, I will see the truth, and write which areas of your life are being tested now. This is more than engagement. This is spiritual alignment in action. Each comment amplifies your readiness for the next test. Remember, Virgo, the trap of deception is not external control. It is a reflection of your internal choices. The universe is asking, can you see clearly when everything appears normal? Can you trust yourself when the world tries to persuade you otherwise? Those who recognize this test and act with awareness will move to test number 3 with clarity, power, and confidence. Those who ignore it will stumble, not realizing that the first 2 tests were designed to prepare them, or to warn them, of the final judgment. So, Virgo, pause, reflect, observe, comment, engage, commit. Every decision, every acknowledgement, every word you type will align your energy with the universe's plan. Your choices here are shaping your destiny. Do not underestimate the subtlety. Do not ignore the signs. Do not underestimate yourself. Stay alert, Virgo. Test number 3 is coming, and it will shock you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Most will fail it. But if you've been honest and courageous in test number 2, you are already a step ahead. Comment, I will see the truth, and share which area of your life feels this trap most. Comment, I trust my soul if you commit to following your intuition over external influence. Repeat and reflect. Each comment strengthens your spiritual alignment. Virgo, this is it. The moment you've been moving toward your whole life. The third test, the most critical of all, is upon you. This is the test that decides your life path forever. Everything you have endured, every choice, every lesson from the previous 2 tests leads to this defining moment. The universe will ask one question, Virgo, but not in words, not in letters or emails, not in signs that are easy to interpret. The question is simple, yet eternal. Are you ready to claim your true destiny? The answer cannot be spoken, it cannot be typed, it cannot even be clearly explained. The answer is felt in the depths of your being, in the quiet whispers of your soul, in the stillness between your thoughts. Every action you take today, every intention you hold, every thought, every subtle choice, it all matters. The universe sees everything. It judges not your words, but your energy, your alignment, your willingness to step into power. Comment, I claim my destiny, if you are ready to face this moment. Do it now, Virgo. The energy of thousands of Virgos converging at this exact moment is amplifying the power of your declaration. Your comment is not just text. It is a signal to the universe, aligning your energy with your true path. Virgo, listen carefully. Many will fail this test. Why? Not because they lack intelligence, not because they lack courage, not because they are unworthy. They fail because they wait for validation from the outside world, seeking signs and approvals before taking action. Destiny does not wait for permission. Destiny does not negotiate. Destiny asks only for your courage and clarity. Here's the subtle trap. Even if you feel ready, even if you believe you understand the stakes, the universe will challenge you one final time through your own doubts and fears. The shadows of hesitation, insecurity, and past regrets will rise to meet you. You might feel the urge to pull back, to postpone, to wait for a better moment. That moment is now. This is your defining hour. But here's the twist. The universe does not test you with obstacles that are easy to see. It tests you through the invisible, the internal, the energy that flows through your choices. Your readiness is measured in your consistency of action, honesty of intent, and clarity of heart. Every thought that doubts, every action that hesitates, every energy that contradicts your purpose is weighed in the balance. This is why the third test is called Destiny's Final Choice. It is a mirror reflecting your highest self versus your conditioned self. Will you choose alignment with your destiny, or will you let fear, doubt, and past pain dictate your path? Virgo, understand this. The moment you choose courage, clarity, and alignment, a shift occurs in the universe itself. Your vibration rises, your path opens, and opportunities that were invisible become visible. The energy of your decision flows out, connecting with the collective energy of those who are also claiming their destiny. That is why your comment matters. That is why your declaration matters. That is why your soul's alignment now creates ripples in time and space. Here's a warning. Some of you may feel a pull to step back at this exact moment. You may feel fear creeping in, a whisper saying, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe this isn't for me. That is the last challenge of the third test. It is not external. It is not about people or circumstances. It is internal, a final check of your courage and authenticity. Comment again, I claim my destiny, and feel the energy surge. Write it with intention. Feel the vibration of your words. The universe responds not to hesitation, but to clarity and boldness. Repeat it, feel it, anchor it. Even now, Virgo, you may wonder, what if I make the wrong choice? What if I fail? Let me tell you the truth. There is no failure here for those who act with honesty and courage. Every moment you embrace your true self, every step you take aligned with your inner truth, you pass this test. The only failure is inaction, hesitation, and denial of your own power. And there's more. The energy of this test is cumulative. It builds upon the first two tests. Your courage in facing your soul, your discernment in navigating deception, all of it now converges to create a threshold moment. Step through it consciously, and your path opens to the miraculous. Step through it hesitantly, and the universe will pause, giving you time to recalibrate, but reminding you that this window is rare, Virgo, and precious. Here's a final twist to consider. Even if you pass these three critical tests, a hidden force will wait, a subtle challenge that tests your faith, persistence, and spiritual alignment. But those who successfully navigate the third test will approach that force stronger, wiser, and more attuned. Virgo, it is essential that you commit fully in this moment. Do not hold back. Do not doubt. Do not seek external validation. Destiny asks only for your alignment, your courage, and your readiness to embrace the life you were meant to live. Write in the comments, I claim my destiny. Share your intention, your focus, your readiness. Each comment builds energetic momentum, amplifying your alignment with the universe. Every Virgo who declares this collectively strengthens the field of energy, accelerating miracles, opportunities, and cosmic favor. So pause, Virgo. Take a deep breath. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the energy in your hands, your chest, your mind. Every thought, every action, every intention counts. This is destiny's final choice. Step boldly, step consciously, step aligned with your true self. Even if you pass these three tests, there is a hidden force waiting to challenge your faith, and we will uncover it in the next section. Stay with me, Virgo, because the path ahead is the most shocking, the most transformative, and the most decisive. Virgo, the mirror test is secret, hidden, and powerful. Tonight, when you look at your reflection, you will not just see your face, you will see the truth your soul has been avoiding. This is not about vanity or appearance. This is about what you have ignored, denied, or hidden even from yourself. Most Virgos stumble here. They think they know who they are. They believe they have control, that their choices, their fears, and their thoughts are fully understood. But the universe has a way of revealing what we refuse to see. Tonight, it is your reflection that will expose it. But here's the twist. The truth you see may shock you. It may disturb you. It may show parts of yourself you have avoided for years. Fears you've buried, desires you've suppressed, patterns you keep repeating. This is not punishment, Virgo. It is a mirror for awakening. As you gaze into your mirror tonight, comment your first honest word, the one that comes from your soul, unfiltered. Do not censor yourself. This is more than a comment. It is a spiritual alignment, a channeling of energy that the universe uses to activate miracles in your life. Remember, Virgo, the mirror test is a wake-up call. It shows you what you need to confront to move forward. What you ignore tonight will continue to block your destiny. What you face honestly will unlock the next phase of your journey. So, pause, breathe, look deeply, and comment honestly. The universe is watching, and your reflection is speaking. Will you answer? Virgo, if you have survived all three tests, the test of reflection, the trap of deception, and destiny's final choice, then a miracle is waiting for you. Not tomorrow, not next week. Tonight, the universe is ready to reward your courage, your clarity, and your alignment. This miracle is not just a fleeting moment of luck. It is a shift in your destiny. Your relationships may transform, opportunities may appear out of nowhere, and the path you've been striving for may suddenly feel illuminated. The energy that surrounds you is shifting. Doors that were once closed are opening. Cosmic favor is aligning with your every step. But here's the twist. This miracle will only manifest for those who act immediately, decisively, and with unwavering faith. The universe rewards speed, courage, and clarity. Hesitation dilutes the energy. Doubt blocks the flow. You must claim your miracle, not tomorrow, not in theory, but right now. Comment, "I claim my miracle" below. Say it with conviction. Your comment is not just a declaration. It is a spiritual signal, a channel through which the universe can pour energy into your life. Every comment strengthens the cosmic force, not just for you, but for thousands of Virgos claiming their destiny alongside you. Remember, Virgo, miracles are not passive. They are activated by intention, courage, and alignment. The moment you act, the moment you declare your readiness, the universe responds. This is your chance to rewrite your life, transform your relationships, and step fully into your true path. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Comment now. Claim your miracle. The energy is flowing, and it is ready to work for you. Virgo. October 12th, 2025 is a cosmic window like no other. It may never open again until 2033. The three tests, the test of reflection, the trap of deception, and destiny's final choice, have now played out in your mind and your energy. Every thought, every action, every whisper of courage has prepared you for this exact moment. Your next move is critical. More than ever, it will determine the trajectory of your life, your relationships, and your destiny. This is why the universe has orchestrated this moment, to separate those ready to rise from those who hesitate in the shadows. Here is the prophecy, Virgo. Those who embrace their true power will rise. Those who hide will watch opportunities vanish before their eyes. This is the time to align your energy with the universe. Comment 10 times in this final section with words that declare your readiness and power. Use these or your own inspired words. I am ready. I claim my destiny. I see the truth. I claim my miracle. Repeat, combine, or create your own phrases. The more you declare, the stronger your alignment becomes. Each comment sends a vibrational signal that the universe recognizes. The energy of thousands of Virgos rising together amplifies miracles, opportunities, and cosmic favor. October 12th, 2025 is your moment of truth. Step forward boldly, claim your destiny, and embrace the life you were meant to live. The universe is watching. Every thought, every intention, every declaration matters. Your destiny begins tonight. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Step into your power and rise.